Yo, what's good, everyone? This Deuce here. Wow, still giddy after what I just watched. This is gonna be my video for my WrestleMania 28 review. Just literally went off there 10 minutes ago, maybe. It's 11:15 right now. Uh, wow. First of all, I'm glad I didn't pay $65 to order because there were a lot of parts of this Mania that made me just shake my head saying, "What has wrestling become?" But and just like not worth the money. And then, but the last three, four matches really just, man, made me a happy motherfucking man tonight. That's all I can say. And to that, cheers to you all. Bit of the Bud Light Platinum, quality beverage. This is a toast to the people's champ, The Rock. His victory tonight. Cheers, Rocky. It's good stuff. Okay, wow, what a fucking night. That's all I have to say for WrestleMania is awesome. Uh, okay. Sorry about that. So, WrestleMania 28. The stage looked awesome. The one thing I have to say about this show is that there was no pyro. There was no opening pyro, which is really strange because you'd think they'd go all out considering WrestleMania is their biggest show of the year. And WWE's, I don't know. They never lack on pyro. They like jerked pyro. They just bust to it. So I don't know why they didn't do it. It looked really beautiful though. Lillian Garcia sang the end. Not God bless. America the Beautiful. She looked smoking hot. It was really beautiful weather. It looked like there were a lot of empty seats when she was singing of people still filing in. But looked awesome nonetheless. Yeah, like I said, there wasn't really any pyro. So, but anyways, the opening contest, which I did not like at all and just made a mockery of this championship, was Sheamus, the 2012 Royal Rumble winner. Sheamus versus the reigning World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan for the title. This match led off the card. Now, these two got kicked off the card last year, WrestleMania, and got their U.S. title match put on as a dark match, like before the show. That I just don't understand. Like World Heavyweight Championships, that and the WWE title are supposed to be your two biggest championships in your company, and you, for the second year in a row, have the World Heavyweight Championship leading off the card. I just don't agree with that at all. And actually, I was just reading that apparently WWE had planned to do the quick finish. The hell is this? Oh, it's a rapper. Sorry, distracted. But apparently, I was just reading that WWE is trying to beat the Kane vs. Chavo Guerrero ECW championship match from WrestleMania 24 back in 2008, when Kane won, basically chokeslammed Chavo, pinned him, won the championship. I forget how long that match was, but that was the goal, I guess, to beat that tonight. Not put on a good match, not even at least 10, 15 minutes, but just to have like a quick squash match like that. Like, I was so shocked as it happened. The bell rang. Daniel Bryan said, hold on a sec. Got a kiss from AJ on the ring apron that he's, become accustomed to doing before his match. And he turns around. I thought it was just a big boot at first. It was a brogue kick. 1, 2, 3. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, are you gotta be kidding me? When he counted 3, I was like, wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me? But a big brogue kick, and we have a new World Heavyweight Champion in an 18-second match. I didn't give this match a rating at all. I mean, there was nothing to rate. There was nothing to rate except how fine AJ was looking. Damn, that's a nice ass. It just got a body. Uh, I have no problem with Sheamus being World Heavyweight Champion. I saw it coming since the Rumble, but I mean, at least put on a match. Like, what the hell, Daniel Bryan, reigning World Heavyweight Champion, you couldn't even let him like defend his title in an actual decent match. But again, Sheamus, your new World Heavyweight Champion. I just put NA for the rating or dud, whatever you want to call it. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing there. And the next match was Kane versus Randy Orton. This match actually exceeded my expectations. This was better than I thought it'd be. It's nothing great, obviously, but again, it wasn't terrible in the least, not at all. I'd say this match went on for maybe 11, 12 minutes, 13 maybe. I tried to keep time of all the matches tonight, but I just forgot to write them down. I was just so into the show. But Kane versus Randy Orton was like 12, 13-minute match, I think. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. The crowd got into it at the end. Orton went for the RKO like 3 times and didn't hit it any times. Kane hit a choke slam. Orton kicked out. And the match ended with Kane hit a choke slam from the second rope. Looked kind of nasty. Pinned Orton for the 1-2-3. So Kane gets a nice WrestleMania win. No problem with that whatsoever. It's nice to see Orton, not being an irrelevant WrestleMania match. I mean, not hogging a world title match like, he and Cena usually do. And this coming from a diehard Orton fan. I did like Randy's trunks tonight. I like when he does, his colors blue. So, yeah, that was a good match. I'm happy Kane went over. Kane wins with a second rope chokeslam. I give this match 2.5 stars. That might be stretching it a bit, but, I mean, I thought it was, it was good for what it was. So, that's just my opinion, so don't get your panties in a wad. And then there was a stupid backstage segment with Santino, Morella, Mick Foley, and some dude from the Deadliest Catch, I guess, and they were cracking crabs or whatever, like breaking crab shells. It was just stupid. And then Ron Simmons came in at the end with his damn shirt, and just, damn, good shit. Out next comes Cody Rhodes, and so the Intercontinental title match was next, and man, his entrance attire was something sick. I really liked it. He comes out in that leather vest and the hood. This was like an extended version of the vest where it was actually like sort of a trench coat almost. It was like red and white. He had red trunks and white and red boots and knee pads. He looked pretty sharp tonight. Got to give Cody that. Then out next comes the Big Show. And Cody Rhodes versus the Big Show for the Intercontinental title. I didn't know that Michael Cole brought up a good fact during the match that Cody Rhodes has been Intercontinental Champion up and heading into tonight had been Intercontinental Champion for 233 days. It's a long time. I didn't realize how long ago he won that title. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But anyways, Cody Rhodes versus Big Show Intercontinental title. It was an okay match. I'd say it lasted 8-9 minutes. It was just there. You can't really do much with Big Show. Granted, he is pretty athletic for a man of his stature, but Cody hit a disaster. I guess it's just called the disaster kick now. It's not even the beautiful disaster since that whole gimmick's gone. But whatever floats your boat, Cody. But Cody hit a disaster kick, and then he went for another. Big Show hit him with a spear in midair. It looked vicious. I mean, God, spear from Big Show is getting speared by like a wild boar or a water buffalo. Wild boar. They'd be like getting hit by Vicky Guerrero. But anyways, so Cody gets speared, and then Big Show, cocked and loaded, weapon of mass destruction, knockout punch, 1, 2, 3, winner, and your new Intercontinental Champion, the Big Show. No problem with that whatsoever. Cody, now he can move on to bigger and better things and start his hunt for the World Heavyweight Championship, because it's going to happen. My man's on fire. Well, not really, but he's got potential. He's going to be world champion this year. I don't know about Ziggler anymore, but I think Cody is definitely going to be world champion sometime this summer. So anyway, but now he can, forget about the Intercontinental title and move on. As for Big Show, I'm happy he finally gets a WrestleMania win. To be honest, I don't think he's ever won at WrestleMania. That's just my memory. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Big Show wins. It was really emotional with the Intercontinental title. You gotta love Show. He's just a softie. He's a big giant, but he looks like he's a sweetheart. He's got a big heart. I like Big Show. I was happy for him, and his wife was at ringside. And he got a nice smooch from her. Man, she must just get absolutely wrecked in the bed by, oh my God. Can't even imagine. But, so that was cool. That was cool. So, Big Show, your new Intercontinental Champion. I gave that match 2 stars. Basically what it was. Wasn't anything worse than that. So, next set was a Divas video package of how great the WWE Divas are and, like, how, great they can be and, how, diverse they can be or whatever. And I was just laughing because they just show clips of them, on the runway or, photo shoots for magazines or on talk shows or whatever, and just no clips of them wrestling. Absolutely hilarious. It just shows just how worthless they are, except for a few. So then next out comes Eve and Beth Phoenix. They came out together. Both look good tonight. Beth had some weird feathers on her head for a ring attire. It's pretty cool. It's just entrance attire, actually. And then out comes Kelly and Maria Menounos. Man, Maria's hot, but apparently she's been, like, actually kind of injured, like her ankle or something. She had, like, a broken rib or something. I don't know. She'd been working with. And so Eve and Beth Phoenix versus, Eve and Divas champion Beth Phoenix versus Kelly and Maria Menounos in Divas tag team action. Now, I went to take a piss, grab a beer, and then when this match started, I took a piss, and then when I came out, I had a smile on my face, only to realize that the match was still going on. I thought I'd go to the fridge, take a leak, come back in 30, 45 seconds, and match would be done. But unfortunately, it wasn't. But to be honest, this match exceeded my expectations. Not that I had high expectations at all for this match, but again, Kelly impressed me. She did that. Remember Holly's move, the Molly go round, where she did like a flip off the top, a front flip off the top rope, and kind of just straddled her opponent. I was impressed. Did not see that coming from Kelly, and she had a nice reverse, like into a glam slam into a bulldog. Just I don't know. I was impressed by her, I guess, at some parts. And I was impressed by Maria Menounos too. She took a couple hard shots, and I think she really did hurt her rib, break a rib or two. And she sold some good moves. She looked like she was either doing a good job selling or she was actually in pain, like real pain. But nonetheless, Maria got the roll up on Beth after Eve was tossed out of the ring. So 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Kelly and Maria Menounos. I gave it one. I gave it. I gave it 1.5 stars just because I was not expecting this at all. I thought it would be like a 2-second match like last year's. This match probably went 5-6 minutes, maybe 7. So yeah, 1.5 stars, good for the girls, I guess. Now that we're past that, we can move on to business. Backstage, there's a segment with Shawn Michaels where with Josh Matthews or Matt Striker, he basically says he has the power in his hands tonight to end an era. That he did. Next. Out comes JR, good old Jim Ross, sporting a goatee these days. I don't know how I feel about that, but nonetheless, it's JR. I knew he was going to call this match. I mean, you just have to. Apparently, Undertaker had reached out asking him to call this match. So, obviously, JR out. And out first is the special guest referee, Shawn Michaels. And out next is Triple H, who there was like a sick King of Kings like setup on stage that he came through. It's like steam and stuff. Looked pretty badass. Triple H is I just love Triple H. I mean, you can say all you want about being, big egotist and just all the politics backstage and him burying guys, but oh man. He was getting booed tonight at some points in the match like he was a heel back in his Evolution days. And he looked like the 2004 Evolution Triple H. With his hair was a little shorter. Not as long as it usually is. But anyway, so Trips was out first in the game. Now next, Taker, who comes out in a sick, garb like he always does, entrance garb, if you will. And then when he finally gets to the ring, he takes his hood off and had a buzz cut. And I got to be honest, and it was actually kind of a mohawk buzz cut. I got to be honest, he looks good with that. I think he looks good. The only thing is, I don't think he should have worn his regular singlet. I think he should have worn, like the black part, like jersey part, whatever they call it, attire that he usually wore. And then for his American Badass gimmick, like like leather pants, like when he first wore when he came back as the Dead Man. I just thought that would have fit him better with the buzz cut. Excuse me, but nonetheless. Oh, and Celtics highlights are on right now. I watched that game earlier. What a day! My Celtics absolutely pulverized the fucking Heat. LeBron James is a bitch. We're in first place in our division, and then I watched The Rock beat John Cena. It's like great night. But anyways, off topic again. But just man, this was a great Sunday. So yeah, Taker unveils his hood. He's got like a mohawk buzz cut or whatever. It looked good. So the next match is the the Undertaker versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee inside a Hell in a Cell. There was no blood in this match, but I was disappointed because I really thought there was going to be some. And at one point, it looked like Triple H was blading, but I was mistaken. And I'm just going to cut this video here and stick around for my part 2 of my review.